Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name's Michaela and I make diamond painting videos here on this channel, and welcome to a new whip and chat video. If you are new and have no idea what a whip and chat video is, I will sit here and chat about all things life, diamond painting, fun stuff while I work on my current work in progress, which today is Lumina by Margaret Morales, and we have officially reached the row with her face. So I'm at the very corner here, but right over here, this is part of her eyeball. It's a little hard to see. Let me get this scooted over. This is her face. I cannot believe we're at her face. That's so crazy. I feel like I've kind of been flying through this painting a little bit more than I anticipated, which is solid. We will talk about that in a few minutes, but today I will be working on Lumina by Margaret Morales and just chatting your ear off about life stuff and diamond painting stuff and all the stuff. Feel free to pull out whatever you are working on, work alongside me while I chat. And anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoy this video and let's get right on into it. Alrighty, so as for my accessories today, I am just using my normal Firefly tray. This is the Inferno Nano tray, the Drills and Chills 2025 tray, beautiful. And then for my pen here, I am just using my Donna Bass pen. In my thin metal 8 placer from Diamond Art Club, I am just using Randa's Crafty Corner putty. In my single placer, your girl is back to using wax, okay? Listen. I go back and forth, kind of. I'm in a wax phase at the moment. I've been using it all weekend. It's great. As I'm moving everything around, you can't even see it. What I'm using is the Hard and Sticky scented wax from Randa's Crafty Corner in the scent Captain Crunch Berries. I might need to add more wax into my pen. I have been using what was in here for the last section and a half, and it's lasted pretty decent, which is a little bit surprising. Sometimes wax is really good to me and sometimes it's not so good to me. So this time around, it's been pretty good to me. But anyways, those are my accessories. The cover minder I will be using is this really cute one here. It says, "Don't let their energy change yours." I love it. This is from Distracted by Diamonds or Patty Wax. So let me go ahead, and I actually really like it because this magnet on the back is huge. It's a really sturdy magnet. You could just hear by the noise it makes when it closes that is a sturdy magnet. I feel like the noise it makes, the louder it is, the more sturdy of a magnet it is. But anyways, let me get this section pulled back, make sure we're still in frame. I actually started this section earlier today and we are just gonna continue it. There's a lot of confetti. Where do I want to start? I always go back and forth when there's a lot of confetti on if I want to, like, in whip and chat specifically, focus on colors that are a little bit more prominent, so that way I don't have to switch out the color more often, or just go into the confetti. I guess we're gonna start with the confetti. I feel like the first color I'm looking for, this little double dot symbol, I feel like I just unlocked this. Who was I talking to this weekend? I think Natalie. And I was like, I love when I get to, like, unlock a new color in my diamond painting. It just feels fun. And she's like, unlock? Like in a video game? I'm like, yes, I love unlocking new colors. I just think it's fun. Especially in a painting like this, where this is a 84 color count painting, which is really high, especially for round drills. I feel like you don't usually see color counts this high with round drills, but this one is pretty high. So anyways, hi guys, happy Sunday. I hope everyone is having a really fabulous day so far. What time is it? It is currently 5:07 on Sunday, April 5th. It's so sad because usually on Sundays, you know, for the last month, I've come on my whip and chat and I was like, I have a meeting with the other mini DP Madness gals in like an hour, so I'm filming this whip and chat ahead of time, and mini DP Madness is over and I'm so sad about it. But the last live stream was on Monday, so a week ago, and huge shout out to Kara for allowing us to hang out on her channel throughout the entire month of March, and it was just a lot of fun. And seriously, thank you guys so much for participating. Also, this pop with the wax, with this super sticky wax, I love this wax. Speaking of, actually, no, I'll get to that in a minute. I will talk about that in a minute. But seriously, I had so much fun, and thank you to everybody who participated in the event. It really, truly was such a success this year, and as, you know, it really wouldn't be a success without you guys and the other co-hosts and the sponsors and everybody. It really, truly came together so nicely this year, and I'm so sad it's over, but I am very much looking forward to getting some of these bigger whips done and out of the way. So anyways, I guess I could talk about what I wanted to mention with the super sticky before I get into weekend stuff, because I don't want to forget. But this super sticky, not super sticky, excuse me. Isn't the super sticky the patty wax? It might be. This is the hard and sticky. They're all very similar names. This is the hard and sticky from Randa's Crafty Corner, and Randa's Crafty Corner just released, I think over the weekend, more towards the beginning of the weekend, some new scents of the hard and sticky wax and the normal wax, which I should have grabbed one of the normals. I'm afraid to try the normal because, like, I have a feeling it's not going to be as nice as the hard and sticky, but honestly, you don't know until you try it. I just assumed by the name hard and sticky that it was made to last longer, and I don't know, but they came out with some new scents, and so I definitely placed another order with them, and I ordered 3 new scents of the wax. So keep your eyes peeled for the vlog, because of course I will definitely be showing those off in the vlog maybe this week, just depending on when it comes in the mail. And then I also ordered 2 of the putties, because you just can never have enough Randa's Crafty Corner putty. They weren't new scents, but I just really love her putty a lot. So I feel like hers is definitely probably my top favorite putty. When it comes to wax, honestly, I don't know what my favorite wax is. What have I tried? I have tried the what I'm currently using, the Randa's Crafty Corner. I've used the Pure Bliss Wax Company wax, and I've used like once or twice the super sticky patty wax from Patty Wax, and that's actually the same order I ordered this cover minder in. But yeah, I feel like I don't know what my favorite is out of the 3, and I think that's all I've tried when it comes to wax. And of course I use glue dots quite a bit. I feel like glue dots was like my first love, if you will. The nice thing about glue dots is that they last like forever in your pen. You really don't have to change them out. You never have to worry about the sticky going away unless you've had it in there for like months, and you're always gonna get a good pop. But I don't know, when I'm doing whip and chats, like on occasion it is nice to have like a small shop wax thrown in the mix, so that way, you know, you're supporting small shops and they just smell good. Like, I can't just open a glue dot and just sniff it and be like, oh yeah, you smell like Captain Crunch. Like, that doesn't really happen. Although there were a small shop or 2 that did sell scented glue dots. I remember because Natalie had brought them over to my house, I think, because that's how I loaded up her pen, I think. When Natalie, Diet Cook and Diamonds, came to my house back in September. Natalie, let me know in the comments, did I fill up your single placer with my glue dots or your glue dots? I really honestly don't remember, but, yeah, there are scented glue dots. I don't know if that shop is still open. I honestly don't even know what the shop name is, actually. I do remember trying it, though, and not super duper loving it. I don't know if I just got a bad glue dot and I just didn't feel like trying another one. But the micro glue dots that you could just buy like at a craft store or like on Amazon, those work really nicely in the single placer. I do have a video on YouTube all about how I fill my single placer with glue dots if you're interested in learning, because I feel like glue dots can be really effective, but it also is really nice to support small shops. So I feel like you can't go wrong either way, but I am apparently just back in my wax era. I don't know. I just love sometimes just taking the wax, opening it up, and sniffing it, because you know what? They have some pretty good dang scents of the waxes, and I don't know, it's just a vibe, maybe. But anyways, yeah, so I wanted to tell you guys that in case you are a hard and sticky wax fan, that Randa's Crafty Corner came out with some new scents, and yeah, and the original as well. I thought about picking up one of the originals. I was looking at the, I think like strawberry lemonade scent, which sounded really, really good, especially because, you know, we're inching closer to summer. I mean, we're in spring, so like that, it's coming up kind of, but I decided against getting that. But maybe next time I place an order, maybe I'll grab one, or let me know in the comments if you've tried both the hard and sticky and the normal wax from Randa's Crafty Corner, what you prefer. I would love to know. But anyways, that was a very rambly beginning part of this whip and chat, but I hope everyone's had a really great weekend. Mine was good. It's been very, very chill, which is nice because I feel like next weekend is going to be a lot more hectic for me. But what happened this weekend? On Friday, I had an appointment after work, and I'm trying to think, honestly, what I did after work. I feel like Fridays are always a blur for me. Nothing that important ever happens on a Friday. Yeah, I really don't think anything important happened. I mean, I worked, went to my appointment, edited my vlog, did the normal kind of Friday stuff. I feel like I must have gone by my parents for dinner, or at least went over there and hung out. I feel like I do that every Friday, so I feel like that must have been what I did. I know I said this last week too, but we could pretend Friday didn't exist because I honestly half the time do not remember. I used to take notes for my whip and chats, but I really have not done that in a while, and it's been totally fine for the most part until I get to like what I did on the weekends. And I'm like, I know I did something. I must have done something, but I cannot remember what I did, but that's okay. Yesterday morning, I actually went to pick up my bridesmaid's dress from the tailor, and it fits so well with the shoes, and I feel like the gal there did a really fabulous job at getting the dress all hemmed up the way I needed it to. If you guys are unaware, I am in my best friend's wedding as a bridesmaid that is on, or at the end of April, and I just cannot believe her wedding came up so quickly. It was a year ago that we went dress shopping for her wedding dress, and I cannot believe she gets married in 3 weeks, less than 3 weeks, and I get emotional thinking about it, to be honest. We've been best friends for years and years and years. I've known her since I was in 2nd grade and she was in 3rd grade, so that's a very long time, because how old are you in 2nd grade? How old are you? Because you're like 5 in kindergarten, 6 in 1st grade, 7 in 2nd grade, I guess. So I've known her for like 20 years. I mean, that's a long time for someone who's almost 28. I mean, I've known her for a very, very, very long time. And I'm so happy for her. And I think it's going to be a really fabulous wedding, and the dress that she picked out for all of the bridesmaids look really, really gorgeous. The way she did it is she gave us, we ordered from Azazi. I don't know if anyone's used Azazi before, but she gave us a color that she wanted us all to be wearing, and she's like, I do not care what dress you guys pick, just make sure it's not like this specific material, which I think was like a satin something, which is fair. That's probably very like shiny and would look kind of funky in photos if not everybody's wearing it. And so I think back in January, I feel like I was definitely kind of late to getting the dress. Not like late, because everything turned out fine, but I feel like I should have been a little bit more on top of it than I was, but it doesn't matter. But I went on Azazi, and it was hard because I didn't really know my measurements. I had my mom measure me, which worked out just fine in the end, but I ended up, because Azazi has try-on dresses, but I didn't know my size, and luckily now I do know what size I run in Azazi, and I had a good guesstimate based on the measurements, but I decided instead of getting multiple styles to try on in one size, I decided to just stick with one style and get a couple of different sizes to try on, and so that's exactly what I did. And luckily I do really like the style of the dress. That worked out really nicely. So in a few weeks I will definitely show you guys pictures of me in the dress, and I'm sure I will attempt to do a little bit of vlogging of me in the dress if I can, like sneakily put it in. I don't know how easy that's gonna be actually, but I will definitely share pictures with you guys once the wedding is over. I just don't want to, I don't know, it probably wouldn't be a big deal, but I am not going to be that person who shows it ahead of time. So I am really excited about the dress, and so I went and picked it up yesterday from the tailor, and it looks really amazing, and the shoes are beautiful, and I'm very excited about this wedding. Yeah, I cannot believe it's in a couple weekends. That is crazy. Is it? Let me think, because next weekend I am going by my brother's on Saturday, And Sunday, I'm doing a Greek Easter with my family. The weekend after that, I'm getting my hair done by my friend, the one who's getting married. She also does my hair. And then it's the next weekend. So we have 2 full weekends before this wedding. I just didn't know in my head. Yeah, 2 full weekends, and then it's the wedding, which is so crazy. And that's going to be a very busy weekend for me. But don't worry, I will still have something go live for you guys during that weekend. As for the vlog that weekend, that's the weekend of the 25th. We will see how that plays out. I don't see any issue with the vlog getting out on time still. I know on that Friday I'm getting my nails done with the other bridesmaids and my friend who's getting married. We're all getting our nails done before the rehearsal dinner. But that's at like 11. I think our appointment's at like 11. So I don't foresee it being an issue because I do have to come back to my apartment anyways to get ready before the rehearsal dinner. So I feel like the vlog, because once I get it exported and scheduled, or not scheduled, but like uploading, it'll be fine. So I feel like you guys aren't even gonna notice with the vlog. But if there's any like lateness to that vlog that day, I will definitely keep you guys posted. But anyways, so picked up the dress. All that to say, I picked up the bridesmaid's dress yesterday, and that's actually at my parents' house right now because I need to iron it, I think. I need to look up on the Azazi website just to make sure that it's an ironing safe dress. I would assume it is, but like just to be on the safe side, and I don't have an ironing board, I don't have an iron, I don't have anything, and so my mom is very, very nice and will help me out with that. If I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know how to iron. I don't know, it's just not, it's not something I ever learned how to do. So she's gonna help me out with that. So I left the dress over there, but we did that yesterday. I did that yesterday. And then I hung out at my parents' house for a while. I'm trying to think what we did. Stayed there for a bit, had lunch over there, and then, let's see. I think my dad and I went to go get gas for his car, and then we stopped at Starbucks on the way home. It was my first time at Starbucks actually trying this drink. That's been out, excuse me, I just had a hiccup. That's been out for a few weeks because anytime I just go to look at the menu, I see it on the menu. It's called the Cannonball Refresher. It's so good, okay? Hear me out. It is a mix of the Strawberry Acai Refresher and the Dragon Fruit Refresher, and it has lemonade. I think you can also get the coconut milk version. I think that version of any of the refreshers are just not good at all. I don't like milk like that, but a lot of people love it, so it probably is good. But the lemonade version is so good, and then there's like strawberry and dragon fruit. I think it's the dragon fruit drink. Yeah, it has to be. It has those fruit pieces in it as well. It is so good. I do fully recommend. I do not go to Starbucks that much anymore, but I was feeling it. So we ended up doing a couple of errands yesterday, and then I came home and I think I just diamond painted most of the evening and the rest of the day. I know I chatted with Natalie for a little bit, but aside from that, I really did not do a whole lot last night, but like it was pretty productive. Like I diamond painted quite a bit and it was just a chill night. I feel like with this month just progressively getting busier, I'm not mad at all that this weekend ended up being more on the chill side of things, but that was yesterday. It was really nice. And then today I hung out with my parents for a while, had lunch, by their place, and then came home and kind of did the same thing again. I diamond painted quite a bit, and it, again, just really, really, really chill day. And I straightened my hair tonight. Who is she? I actually did it right before I started filming this whip and chat. I haven't straightened my hair, I feel like, in like a month, and the length, it has grown back a little bit. I'm really, really, really happy about it. My friend, the one who's getting married, she highlighted my hair, and we did like red highlights, and I got a pretty big chop of my hair. I think a little bit more than I initially anticipated. Now, to be fair, I did tell her how short I wanted it. I just don't think I realized what I was getting myself into. And it's slowly growing back because obviously that's how hair works, but it is finally growing back. And now that I straightened it this time, I've been wearing it curly for the last good bit of time, and so I didn't know how much it was actually growing back, and it seems, sorry to pull my chair back up, it seems that it's growing back decently well, so I'm pretty glad about that. So yeah, like I said, my friend is actually redoing the red in my hair right before the wedding, but I'm not gonna get it cut again. I know I could just get a trim, but like I want it to grow out just the slightest bit more before I trim it again, just because I don't want it even remotely back to the length it was. Like I still think it's a little bit too short, so I want it to grow out just a little bit more, and then I'll, you know, trim it. And I don't know if I'll ever go as big of a chop as I did last time. Like I understand it's just hair and it grows, but like that was really short. I don't know. I think I prefer longer hair on me, especially because I have such curly hair. I just think longer on me works, because yeah, I've got curly and thick hair. Curly and thick hair. So I just think it looks better on me when it's longer, but I'm also my own worst critic, so it might not actually be that bad. But in terms of like maintenance, it's just way easier when it's like a little bit longer, funnily enough. So yeah, that was today, and plan-wise for me for the rest of the evening, I don't have any plans tonight, like I said. Usually it's the mini DP madness meeting, but we don't have that this week because that's done. That is done, unfortunately, for the year. But speaking of, it's not really speaking of, I made a whole announcement video for the Ivy Dollamore diamond painting event this year. That video will be linked down below in case you have yet to see it, but just as a really quick, like, abridged version of that video, I had two really big changes that's going to be happening to the Ivy event this year, and one of which is that the event is actually going to be taking place in June this year instead of May, and there's a reason for that. But the second big change this year is that Kara will be co-hosting instead of Courtney. Unfortunately, Courtney had to step back this year due to family obligations, but I asked Kara, the principal painter, you guys know her of course, I asked her to step in place of Courtney, and she so graciously said yes. So the reason though that we moved it to June instead of having it in May like it usually is, and the reason it usually is in May, I like how I start a thought and don't finish it, I will finish it. The reason it's usually in May is because May is my birthday month, and Ivy Dollamore is one of my favorite artists, and so when I initially started the event, I was, you know, really wanting to diamond paint my favorite artist in my birthday month, just have it be a happy, happy month all around. But because Kara is co-hosting Dakotathon in April and May, we just decided it would be way easier to have the event take place in June this year, and that's totally fine. I'm really busy in the month of May this year. Let's see, my uncles are coming into town like beginning to the middle of the month, and then my parents actually have a couple of family friends coming into town. They live in Australia, and I've only seen them a few times in my life, and they're such cool people, so I definitely want to spend as much time with them as possible as well. So that was another reason. It's just a busy, busy month. And then, you know, it's my birthday month, and also, like, why not have something to look forward to in June? So, I'm really excited to have Kara join Ashley and I this year, and we're really sad that Courtney is unable to, co-host this year, but I am really, really grateful that Kara is stepping in. So yeah, I wanted to chat about that a little bit. I don't even know how I started that topic, but I feel like I was talking about what I wanted to do tonight, and somehow it did. Oh, because I was talking about it would usually be the mini DP madness meeting. There really is always a reason I get on a certain subject, but like how I get there is always a question. Yeah, and then I guess plan-wise for this upcoming week, do I have anything going on this week? I don't think so. I think this week is gonna be pretty chill, I think, and I hope. I really don't know, actually. I feel like last week was pretty busy because if you watch my vlog from last week, you'll already know, but Passover started last week. Is it technically over? Honestly, I have no idea. I'm a very bad Jew. I have no idea when any of the holidays start and end. But I went to my sister's house for Passover on Wednesday night, excuse me, and so I actually had taken off the entire day from work, and my parents and I went over by my sister's area, like where she lives, a little bit early, and we went to the casino for the day. And then I'm looking for a symbol. I don't, you know, you would think I would know where the symbols are at this point, but I do not. So we went to that area for a bit, went to the casino, and then went to my sister's house for Passover. So I feel like I don't know. I'm not saying that that made my week really busy, but it made it like a little bit busier than my weeks will normally be. But I don't think I have like any huge plans this week. I might be grabbing dinner with a friend on Tuesday. That's in the calendar. But I feel like aside from that, it's a pretty chill week. I have a pretty chill week ahead, which is good because like I was saying earlier, I have a pretty busy weekend ahead. Because on Saturday I am going by my brother's house, and then Sunday I am doing Greek Easter. If you guys don't know, I am part Greek, and my mom's side of the family is Greek, and my aunt and uncle are doing Greek Easter, which I'm very excited about. We did that at their place a couple of years ago, and I'm really excited to get to do it again. I just think that's always a lot of fun. So stay tuned for the Whip and Chat next week to hear how that went. But yeah, I feel like this week is not really busy unless I'm just missing something, but obviously keep your eyes peeled for the vlog because I always end up with more shenanigans to talk about the week in the vlogs. But yeah, I feel like that's everything that's been going on in the normal life stuff. What I'm actually gonna go ahead and do is turn off the camera, reset myself real quick, and I will be back in a sec. You know, maybe I should have put this color away before continuing to record, but that's okay. Anyways, as for diamond painting shenanigans, what's been going on diamond painting wise? Let's see, the weekend drop from Diamond Art Club this past weekend was so good. So much sold out. Does not surprise me at all. I really, really hope you were able to get what you wanted this weekend. And what did I end up getting? So I only got 2 of the new releases. I say only. You know, I wishlisted 1, bought 2. I ended up purchasing the Runa Marudi, the Nymph's Garden, I think was the name of it. So, so, so pretty. It's very like, I don't know, soft and just gorgeous. I don't know how to explain it. It's just stunning. So I got that one. And plus Runa Marudi, I love her artwork. I am actually a subscriber of her Patreon, and I get fun happy mail from her every month, and I show it off in the vlogs, and it's always so cute. I love her artwork. I love her artwork. There's so much of her artwork we don't have as diamond painting yet that I'm just desperately hoping we do get. My wallet will hate me, but like my heart will love me. So it's fine. It all evens out. But I bought that one, and then I bought the Gubu family, of course. I think it's called the Sweet Picnic. I just love the Gubu family, and I have all of the Gubu families that have released so far. And to be fair, there's only 3 that have released so far. A Sweet Picnic, Potion Room, and Welcome to My Room. That's a Gubu family as well. I'm sure in the future there's going to be a Gubu family that I don't need in my life. I feel like we've seen some in voting actually recently where it looks like it would end up being a lot of color blocking in the background, and I would probably end up passing on those. So, but for now, that was not the case with this one. It was so pretty. I'm so excited to get that one. And the Runa Marudi, and I ended up wishlisting the Michaela mermaid. I don't know what it is about her, but she is stunning. So I ended up wishlisting her, and hopefully I can grab her here in the near future. So, I mean, hopefully she doesn't sell out before I get the chance to, but I guess that is the risk I take for not buying her right off the bat. So we will see if that one stays in stock until the next time I decide to purchase, but I do really like that one. And there were just some really good heavy hitters this weekend. We had those, we had the Jeremiah Kettner. That was so beautiful. I did not end up wishlisting the Kettner. I feel like I'm pretty picky with my Kettners. That one is super duper cute though. And the sneak peek that Diamond Painting with Laura put out definitely made me want it, but I was good and I did not even wishlist it, but maybe in the near future. I feel like things honestly end up on and off my wish list so often. Like, I think I'll be good and like remove things from my wish list and be like, I don't think I need this, but then it'll end up back on the wish list. I don't know, but listen, did Natalie and I need to do another part of cleaning up our wish list together? Do we need to do another part? Natalie, how many of you added to your wish list? Do we need to clean up yours? I feel like that could be a fun part too, because I feel like both of us have probably added a decent amount to our wish list since we made that video. Maybe I'm only speaking for myself, but if you're unaware what I'm talking about, Natalie and I made a cleaning up our wish list, like Diamond Art Club wish list video on both of our channels. Man, was it maybe in October? how many months ago was that? October, November, December, January, February, March. That's like 6-7 months ago. So, I mean, it's been a decent amount of time where we literally sit together, not together, but like on Zoom or whatever, and we are looking at our Diamond Art Club wish list and cleaning it off together and convincing each other why we may want to keep something or get rid of it, which was really interesting and fun to do. And that video is so funny if you look back on it. We have some really fabulous bloopers in those videos. I do recommend checking out if you've never seen them before. But yeah, do we need to do a part 2? But yeah, I do take things on and off the wish list all of the time. I really do. I feel like it's just very much mood dependent, and then things get discontinued, and then I'm like, well, like, am I gonna put this on my discontinued wish list, which is a wish list that, like, if I see something on like a D-stash group, like, am I gonna pick up if I see it? I don't know. It's just ones I like to remember are there, but discontinued. But yeah, so what else released this weekend? There was one more that I really, really liked. I'm trying to think. Oh, it was the Chrysabugs. I've talked about it a lot. I'm very hit or miss when it comes to my Chrysabugs in terms of diamond painting. I have quite a few of her paintings. I feel like Chrysabugs and Yume Art are both artists that, like, I love, love, love their artwork, but I am fairly picky when it comes to, like, what I want to diamond paint from that artist. And I thought the release this weekend was really, really beautiful, but it was one I could pass on. It was Artemis. She is stunning. She came in a round drill kit. And she was big for a round drill kit. I was very surprised, but I know round drill lovers were so thrilled about that. So, not that I don't like round drills. I literally am working on Lumina right now, but I feel like I much prefer squares. But honestly, the rounds right now have been such a nice break. And honestly, it's been so fun because this has been a confetti heavy round kit, which is amazing. I guess speaking of, let's chat about Lumina a little bit. So I am doing the 100-day diamond painting challenge, basically where I try to diamond paint a section a day for 100 days and not kit anything new up if I can help it, besides the couple of projects I've already talked about I want to kit up. And listen, I might be a little bit delusional, okay? But I think I can finish Lumina in 2 weeks. I am beginning. This is the 5th row? Is it the 5th row? The 4th row? 5th. I don't know. I have 4 more rows left of this diamond painting and 5 sections going across. Okay, so I have 20 sections left of this diamond painting. If I did 2 sections a day, if I did 2 sections a day on this diamond painting, also I lost a drill. That's not the right color, but we're gonna put it in there anyways. I know I just lost a drill. I'm not gonna find it now. Oh, wait, I did find it. I'm so picky about the drills I lose. I like to find them. Okay, so I have 4 columns left, nope, rows. 4 rows left, 5 sections each, that's 20. 2 sections a day would get this done in 10 days, which puts us at what? Well, around April 15th. Which is like way earlier than I anticipated. That would be amazing. Do I think that is realistic? No. But I don't know, because I don't know. It's been a weekend that I've been working on this, and I have gotten more than 2 sections done a day on this painting, but also it's been a weekend. So I feel like I have to be realistic that, like, I work a 9 to 5, I have like video obligations, I have stuff I do. So, you know, like I said, my diamond painting challenge is a section a day. So regardless, I still have 20 sections left, no matter how we swing it. And if I do a section a day, let's say it's just 1 section a day until Lumina's done, which is also unrealistic, by the way, because I do think I'm gonna get it done before 20 days, but I don't think it's gonna be 10 days. It's probably gonna be like 15 if I'm being honest, but that puts me, I think, if I'm doing the math correctly, it would put me at what, April 25th? Yeah, that's when okay, but like, let's be real, I'm not diamond painting on April 25th because that is literally my friend's wedding. That's probably not happening. So I think I'll get this project done in April. I do. Ooh, I found another drill. It was on the other side. I'm gonna put this away. What color were we using? Was it N? I think it was N. It looks like N. So we're just gonna throw it in N. Anyways, so I feel like I'm gonna finish this project unless I'm like fully counting these sections wrong, but I don't think I am. I think this project is going to be done by the end of April. And at this rate, right, like I could make it a priority to focus on this because again, one section a day would put me at April 25th. Like if I really did just do one section a day, that would put me, I had a drill pop off of my pen and I don't know where it belonged. It might have actually been that. Okay. So I don't know what I was saying. I was reiterating myself. If I finish this canvas in 15 days, that definitely is April 20th, yeah? I think so. That's gotta be. That's 15 days. That's math. That's how that works. Then I can kit up and work on Olivia the Witch Student. And honestly, I still might kit up Olivia the Witch Student before I finish Lumina. I might aim to kit up Olivia the Witch Student in a whip and chat, actually, because I do enjoy a good kit up and chat from time to time. I feel like I'm bad at it, but I like doing it. I don't know. So all that to say that I think Lumina is going to be a quicker finish than I may have first anticipated. And honestly, I wanted Olivia the Witch Student to be a March, April, May project. And I think as long as I get this project done between the 20th and the 25th, and then immediately I start Olivia the Witch Student, I'll get that one done by the end of May too. And then I'll move right into June with my Ivy Dolomore, which I think is going to be her summoning. And her summoning's small. It's like a 20 by 26 inch round drill canvas. I think my ideal situation is I'm gonna work on her summoning concurrently with Harmony in the Highlands by Steve Sundrum, because that is still an outstanding project that I would like to get a little bit of progress done on. So we'll kind of see how that plays out. I think this is working out though. I think. But I'm also not going to beat myself up if for whatever reason I don't finish Lumina this month. But it is still really early in the month, like it's literally the 5th. I do think I'm gonna be able to finish it. Now, of course, again, my weekends coming up are kind of busy. Like next weekend, I'm gonna be spending my entire Saturday out of the state. I say out of the state, I'm gonna be in Illinois. Illinois borders on Wisconsin. But I'm gonna be so busy next Saturday. So like, yeah, when I get home, I can dive and paint, but like I'm gonna be tired. It's just not gonna be as free as like this weekend was. So we'll kind of see how it plays out. Again, not gonna be too pressed if something weird happens, but I don't know, I just wanted to chat about that with you guys because I feel like I'm flying through this project. It is a lot of confetti, that's for sure, because, you know, Margaret Morales's, they are watercolory. Every single section truly has been a lot of confetti. I feel like the outer right part of the canvas, like the very right hand part of the canvas, has actually been the most color blocking so far. And I think her face is going to be pretty color blocky, but a lot of the rest of it has been pretty confetti heavy. There was a section I was working on over the weekend toward the middle of the canvas, which actually, let me show you guys the original artwork so I can show you guys. I lost another drill. It's fine, Michaela, you are fine. You will survive. So if you look here, it was right here with these butterflies right at the top of like where her dress starts. That was a lot of confetti with that blue area because there was just a lot of like butterflies and it was just a lot more detail in that smaller area. So I don't know. I feel like this canvas in general though is just more confetti heavy, but there are also blocks of color within the confetti. It's like a lot of little bits of color blocking. But again, you are switching out the color in your tray pretty often. So I guess time will tell as to like when I actually do finish this project. I really have to stop like guessworking it. I like to try to guesswork it a little bit so that way I can plan, because again, I overdid it on my expectations of plans this year. I don't know. I'm really excited about the Year of the Witches, but it got me stressed. But I am going to work on Olivia the Witch Student this month, whether or not it kills me. So, or at least the beginning of May, if not, you know, this. But it's going to be this month. Anyways, there's me chatting about plans again that I don't know are going to uphold. But let me know in the comments. Do you think I'm being realistic with being able to finish this in 15 days? Again, like I feel like with 20 sections left, that shouldn't really be a problem because like some days I'll diamond paint one section and then a few of the days I will diamond paint 2 sections and that'll get me to that finish. So I don't know, keep your eyes peeled for the vlog. I feel like I'm gonna end up saying this and then in like a week I'm gonna be like, oh, never mind, I finished it. I don't think that's actually how that's gonna work, but that's totally how it did work with End of an Era. So you know, anything can really happen if you believe. But anyways, that is my chaotic whip update that nobody asked for, but you guys always love anyways. Anyways, let's chat about videos for this upcoming week. I'm not too sure at the moment, but what I can tell you is that this week I do plan on uploading a post review of the End of an Era painting, which I am really excited to finally get up because then I can kit down the End of an Era. Then I will have that storage system available for Olivia the Witch Student, and yeah, I just couldn't fit it into my schedule last week, but I do have that on the horizon this week. I do this week want to film a first look for Bubbles by Diamond Art Club and Finding Nemo. I got it in the mail last week. It is so freaking cute. I don't know exactly when I'm gonna fit that in this week. Hopefully this week. I'm hoping. If all else fails, over the weekend, this upcoming weekend. So keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eyes peeled. But otherwise, I don't really know what else is coming up. Obviously, the whip and chat, the vlog, all the fun, normal things. But I think that's it, you guys. I'm gonna let you go because I don't think I have much else to talk about. I got a good amount of this section done. Yeah, I'm gonna sit down the rest of the night, chill, listen to my David Archuleta audiobook, which by the way, in case anyone wanted an update on the David Archuleta audiobook, you need to read it. You absolutely need to read it. It is so freaking good. I hope to finish it tonight. I think I have like an hour and a half left of listening time, and I think I'll be able to finish it up. It's so good. It's so interesting. He has such an interesting life story. I fully recommend. But anyways, if you made it all the way to the end of this video, of course, let me know in the comments what you were working on, and I don't know what this is supposed to be. I feel like this is just color. So leave me any sort of purple emoji because we worked on a lot of purples in this painting, and that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we did not need to refill the single placer with the wax at all today. That was surprising. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below if you're not already. You've already made it to the end of this super chaotic video. I think you'd enjoy watching more of my videos. And that is it. I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.